material possessions. Material things, often thinking of others. Her generosity to help others was simply because that's what she wanted to do. Many of us here can reflect on her generosities within ourselves and what she has done or gifted us throughout her life. Loving. Connie loved. She loved her family, and she loved strangers. She loved talking to people, making friends, and socializing. Her love was so great that she forgave quickly and always looked on the brighter side of a situation. Her love was authentic, and she was remarkable in that way. Along with her love, Connie was a hugger. She'd hug a stranger just the way she would, as if it were someone she'd known her whole life. A friend of mine told me, "Your mother-in-law gives the best hugs. You can feel her love when she hugs you." I think we would all agree, my friend was right. Connie would fondly recall earlier days of her life, and she loved to share stories. Now, please forgive my Spanish, but she would often say, "Me dicen mi daddy," followed by a quote from her father. She would then typically follow up with a story about her life in her younger years. She would reflect on those moments and held appreciation for those times. Connie often recalled the dances at Litos and the good times had in that place. Connie loved dancing, and it did not diminish with her age. As recently as a month ago, she was dancing at a family event. She even taught my husband how to dance in their kitchen many years ago, for which I am grateful. Connie had an infectious laugh. Her laughter came from deep in her belly, and you could not help but laugh with her. She found joy in the silliest things, and she could be frequently quoted with a phrase not appropriate for church. Connie enjoyed reading books, embroidery, coloring, and completing word searches. She also enjoyed baking, especially her bizcochitos and pastelitos. These baked goods were a treat that were always requested. And if we are being honest, they would typically be hidden because people didn't want to share. Thankfully, Pauline has her mother's hands, and the tradition continues to live on. Connie was a mother to 3 children, Orly, Pauline, and Simon. Her children were her priority from the day each one of them were born to her last breath. She wanted them to always take care of one another and to get along. She would tell me, "Mijita, my children and I may have not had much, but they were always well-dressed and loved." Orly, Pauline, and Simon, I believe, without a doubt, you are your mother's greatest joys. She worked hard, and she sacrificed to provide for you all. She encouraged you, she cheered you on, and she was always proud of each of you. She provided guidance and a foundation where you all have prospered. You each have your own personal memories that I hope you cherish. She shared special private moments with each of you, and these moments will live on in your hearts. Connie was blessed with her one and only granddaughter, Gabby. She and Gabby shared a special bond unique only to them. When Gabby was in elementary school, she was affectionately known as the bus driver because she would help with taking Gabby to school. Many times, Gabby would be checked in late because she and her nana would stop and have breakfast at Chick-fil-A. When Pauline talked to Connie about this, she simply replied with, "I don't care." You couldn't help but shrug your shoulders and laugh. Gabby, you have and will continue to make your nana proud. She provided you with wisdom and advice, even if for nothing more than a laugh. Connie was also nana to 2 fur babies, one being Max, who was waiting for her in heaven, and Eulogy. She loved and cared for them, often giving them treats, snacks, and food, even when she wasn't supposed to. Angel and I are Connie's son and daughter-in-law. We were blessed to spend the last 20 to 25 years with her. Even as her in-laws, she called us her children, just as she did her own. I would like to think she's proud of Pauline and Simone's choices in a spouse. Connie believed in always being ready for the day. She would always say, "You need to be presentable to the public." And "I'm always ready because you never know where you will be invited." I think of this quote often and laugh, especially on days when I am nowhere near presentable to the public. In her last days, I was able to spend a lot of time with family. In such a somber situation, there were moments of lightheartedness and sharing stories and laughing about different memories. Her children, sisters, in-laws, nieces, nephews, and friends shared wonderful stories about her. Merriam-Webster defines strength as the quality or state of being strong, characterized by the capacity for exertion or endurance, or the power of mind. This is my mother-in-law, not only in her life, but truly in her last days. She showed all of us the testament of strength. She had the physical and mindful ability to be strong, even when her body was failing her. Connie was a woman who was unapologetically herself. She wore her heart on her sleeve. She had fierce compassion for people and her family. She faced hard times and challenges, but she also celebrated joyous moments. She leaves behind memories and stories that will be shared again and again. She was a bright light with a beautiful heart, smile, and humor that will live on. In closing, me dicen mi mother-in-law, no llores, and don't be a square. Thank you.
dear.